Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. For those of you who are going to come across this video and you are not yet subscribed, make sure that you do so as you continue watching through the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm adult enough to agree to disagree. Leave a comment, share. Also, too, hit that little notification bell. That way you know when I post videos. Everything that I had just mentioned helps out with my channel, so if you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, so this video is for the star sign of Sagittarius, and we're going to go over the moon's energy that we got coming on Sunday. The full moon in Aquarius, it is going to roll over into Pisces. So the full moon is going to start out in Aquarius, and then eventually the full moon is going to roll over into Pisces. All right. So before you, Sagittarius, you see 3 stars, 1, 2, or 3. So when I start your reading, I want you to call in your spirit team, and I want you to ask them a question, something that's been weighing heavy on your heart, your head, something that you're just itching to know. And then ask your spirit team, after you ask that question, ask them what star is that answer going to come under. And then at the end of your reading, I am going to post the answers, and I'm not going to post them in that little box where your name is. I'm going to post them in the comment section, and I am going to pin them so that you can find them. You don't have to search down through the messages. So I just want to thank everybody who joins the live streams and watches. I so appreciate it. So hi Leanne, hi honey. So let's go ahead and get started with the moon's messages for Sagittarius. So what's the moon's energy? The full moon in Aquarius rolling over into Pisces. Energy around the Sagittarius collective. What is the full moon's energy around the Sagittarius collective? Full moon's energy around the Sagittarius collective. All right. Well, I do have to say you guys are loaded with cards. It's been multiple cards, and they've been flying everywhere. So Spirit is really ready to talk to you guys. All right. So the first one is meditate and contemplate. We have the new moon in Pisces, which, like I said, the full moon is going to start out in Aquarius when it becomes full, and then eventually it is going to roll over into Pisces. So I feel like right off the bat, I feel like there's going to be, for Sagittarians, for some of you out there, there may be this sense of balancing coming in, because I'm seeing the fish, and to me that looks like the yin and the yang sign. So I feel like you need to really go within yourself, right? You really need to go within your emotions, because Pisces is the side where they're very intuitive, they're very spiritual, but they're also on the negative side. They like to play the victim mentality. So I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you, Sagittarius, to go within and contemplate them emotions. Are you playing the victim mentality? Be bold. Make the first move. Bye, Leanne. Have a blessed day, babe. All right. So, excuse me. Be bold and make the first move for you, Pisces. So I feel, or Sagittarius, so I feel like that's what they want you. Go within yourself, contemplate the kind of move you want to make, and then stand in your power, right? Stand in your power and be bold. I know that the screen is all fuzzy, so let me see if I can get it to okay. All right, there we go. It looks a little bit better now. All right, so let's go ahead and continue around your messages here. So Sagittarius, be bold, make the first move, go within and contemplate the move that you want to make, how you want to make it. We have, like I said, the new moon in Pisces. I feel like there's a new opportunity going to be presented to you. I feel like definitely listen to your intuition, Sagittarius. So let's see what the divine's energy is around you. What does it look like for Sagittarius? What's the divine's energy around Sagittarius? So the moon is really pushing you to bring in that sense of balance. All right. Yeah, make no judgments. Yeah. So the divine is around you telling you don't judge, right? Make no judgments. Just do it is what I feel they're telling you. Be bold. Make no judgments. Make the first move. Okay. And then I feel like that's what they're telling you. Contemplate it, but at the same time, don't judge yourself and don't judge anybody else. Face your adversities. So don't make no judgments about yourself. Don't make no judgments about another person, and face your adversities specifically in your heart, how you think about the situation. I feel like they're telling you don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, that's where the ego steps in and starts to judge your situation. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to clarify all these messages for you, Sagittarius. So instead of judging yourself, maybe not feeling like you have it within you, because like I said, the Pisces energy likes to make you okay, so that a little synchronistic energy there with that phone call coming in. Maybe you need to make a phone call, or maybe you need to accept a phone call if somebody calls you. I feel like that's what they want you to do. Make that first move. Take that first step. Reach out, right? Don't judge the situation. Don't judge yourself by being in that I am a victim mentality. Face the adversities in your heart space when it comes to perhaps being in that victim mentality, and make that first move. So let's go ahead, right? 5 of water in reverse, right? There is, that's that judgment card, right? Let go of the losses, right? Face the adversities in your emotions and let go of the losses. And then we have the 2 of earth. So this is about bringing in that sense of balance, and all of these cards are not in reverse, I promise. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to make that first move, right? Don't go back and forth with the situation, because the longer you sit in that back and forth energy, the more that you're going to judge yourself, the more your mind is going to play a bigger part than what your heart will. So that's why the divine is telling you, face the adversities in your heart. Allow the loss to dissipate. So they want you to go within and meditate on that. Meditate on the move you'd like to make. Meditate on how to gather up the energy and be bold, right? Bringing in that sense of balance on an emotional level, right? Knowing that you have a heart of gold, right? So don't judge yourself. Don't judge another. I feel like they're just telling you just go for it, because like I said, the more you sit in, well, should I or shouldn't I, there is where that judgment comes in, because what are you doing? You're judging yourself, right? All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving forward. So we're just going to put one there and one there. So I feel like let go of the losses, let go of Any energy in that Five of Cups that is holding you back. I feel like you need to reach out. Look, that arm is reaching over, and here she's got her arm up in the air. So I feel like you really need to reach out to another person. That could be why my phone rang quite randomly. All right, so let's go ahead and see what you need to surrender. What does Sagittarius need to surrender in this full moon energy? What does Sagittarius need to surrender? Well, that was quick. Oh, look at that. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. Remember I said about that ego. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So look in the background. We got that moon, right? And something is shining down upon you, so you can be seeing the light of a situation. And I feel like they're telling you to surrender to divine timing because it's time. It is time to be bold. It is time to make the move that you've been thinking about, that you've been contemplating for a while. So I do feel it is time for you to reach out, because look at that arm, right? So make that first move. Don't sit and ponder it. Don't be sitting there back and forth, back and forth. Should I, should I, should I, should I, should I, should not, right? Face that emotional adversity that lies within your heart of playing that victim mentality of that Five of Cups energy of whatever losses that you've endured in your life. It's time to let that go. It is time to overcome that challenge of your emotions, right? That you've been battling with. You've been going back and forth with it for a while. All right. So let's go ahead and pull you a little bit of truth with attitude, Sagittarius. So give Sagittarius some truth with attitude. The truth about what they need to surrender with a whole bunch of attitude for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius? Okay. Make better fucking choices. Look, it's an orange card, which represents the orange is your sacral chakra. Those are your emotions. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there, right? Right there. Make no judgments. If you're pissed about why you can't make that conscious choice, then stop taking yourself there. Stop judging yourself. Stop making judgments, right? So I love it. So it's orange. That's your sacral chakra energy. Stop obsessing. Beautiful. You are not the fucking center of the universe, Sagittarius. So stop obsessing about the choices, right? Again, going back and forth. Should I, should not? Should I, should not? If you hate the fact that you have to sit there and you're wondering if you should or you shouldn't, right? Then you need to face why you are sitting and obsessing about this choice, right? All right. So, and then we have you are loved. Right, Sagittarius, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up, Sagittarius, right? So surrender to divine timing. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't fuck it up. It's time. It is time to reach out. It is time to make that move that you're considering. It is time to listen to your intuition with the Piscean energy coming through. It is time to listen to your intuition. Let go of your ego, because your ego is what's taking you back and forth, right? It's what you're obsessing. Your ego is that obsession energy. So it's time to face the adversity in your heart space of your ego and surrender to divine timing. It's not your ego's timing. It's all about the divine. And they're letting you know you are loved, right? You are loved and you're here for a reason, right? Your whole purpose, you are here. All right, so let's see what are some signs that they are showing you, Sagittarius. I love these cards. They're like one of my favorite decks. So I'm going to put them up there so you can read them. So what are some signs that you're showing, Sagittarius, over this full moon energy? What are some signs that you're showing, Sagittarius? Some signs you're showing, Sagittarius. Okay. Spirit of the wind, activity, movement, and disruption. So that's not Aquarius energy. Aquarius is air energy. So again, surrender to divine timing. It's time to move. It's time. Lightning is striking. Look, the tornado in the background. The divine is helping you to remove that ego energy. It is helping you to face whatever is blocking your emotions, and they're helping you to remove it very quickly, I have to say. So there's a disruption coming in your mental body. There's a disruption coming in your heart, your emotional body, about that victim mentality that keeps you going back and forth, right? So let's clarify. Well, right? We have the Diamond card coming through. So that's about a promise. I feel like that's back to this. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. You made a promise to the divine that this is the time frame where you are meant to be bold, where you are meant to reach out and take that move, where you are meant to face any emotions in your heart space. So let's go ahead and see what is a door that is opening for Sagittarius. What is a door that is opening for Sagittarius? So this is your door. To me, that looks like a door on a ship for some reason. I don't know why. But again, the more I look at it, it kind of looks like a bunker. See the land on top, and this looks like a tree. Kind of looks like a bunker. So a door is opening and allowing the sun to illuminate something. A door that perhaps you thought was closed and you felt secure behind. So let's see what your message is. See if I can hold it up here. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. The moon. Be bold. Make the first move. So the boldness, when you choose to be bold, right? And you allow that spark inside to push you towards the things that you love, or the people that you love, then you have arrived at the cure for what you are longing for. So I feel like there may have been some doors closed, or you felt like you have closed some doors to some people or situations in your life. But here, the door is cracking open again, and the sun and the moon are illuminating that. All right, so that's why they're telling you to surrender to divine timing. It is time. Look, it's illuminating that. It is time. I feel like a bit of a hermit energy coming through here. Like I said, it kind of looks like a bunker with a tree growing out of like the top of it. Like it has dirt over top of it, and there's a tree growing out of that dirt. So let's go ahead and see what chakra is being the most affected for Sagittarians. What is the chakra that's being most affected? So we have the root chakra. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Root chakra, red jasper. And that's probably why I'm seeing that tree. What's on the bottom of a tree is roots. Sink your roots deep, the bunker, into heart of the earth. And that looks like earth on the top of that door. So they want you to ground your energy, and it will also help you to tap into your intuition. And then we have solar plexus with Mukite. Shine. You're made up of stardust, so keep sparkling. And what is shining? Look at the shine coming through that door. And then crown chakra, oneness with tourmalated quartz. You are part of the universe and always will be. Why? Because you're made up of stardust. So they want you to ground your energy and sink them roots deeply in to Mother Earth. This will help you to make better choices. This will help you to face whatever emotions that you're carrying in that heart space so that you can listen more to your intuition and understand when the time is right to that hand to somebody. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. What's going on with love for Sagittarius? What's going on with love for Sagittarius? Yep, you've been through a lot of trials and lessons in love, and that is why you need to these lessons. You need to face these lessons. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging other people. Just like the truth back here is, you're not the center of the fucking universe. So let go of the ego, right? Let go of the ego. And if you're not happy where you've been, make better choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there, right? So let's pull another card. Feminine. So tap into that feminine energy. There is where you can open up that heart space. So let's pull this back out because we're going to layer these. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Or Sagittarians, the lesson is involved in your feminine energy. And guess where the divine feminine is? In Libra, right? In Libra. So it's time to bring yourself into that sense of balance. And that is why they want you to ground your energy. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for trials of love and lessons. Yep. Oh, look at that. Masculine and feminine. Just as I said about, the feminine energy, Venus, being in Libra. And here it is. The lesson you need to learn about love is to bring yourself, your masculine and feminine energy into that state of balance. You had to go through a lot of trials. You had to learn a lot of lessons when it comes to love, right? Because these lessons are meant to bring you into a state of balance. So that's why they're really pushing right here for you to ground that energy. So we got the masculine and feminine out here. Beautiful. So to me, this is a divine partnership. I feel like you both could have turned your back on one another, and that was part of your lesson. Why your person perhaps turned your back on you was because of, again, that ego energy, the choices that you've made. So feminine, forgiveness. So I feel like your person is going to forgive you. I feel like also, too, we go back to make no judgments, right? So don't judge why your person turned their back on you. I feel like just tap into your feminine energy, tap into them emotions, right? Tap into that, again, that Piscean energy that we started out with on the moon card. Contemplate the whole situation, right? Meditate on, how can I find forgiveness for myself? How can I forgive another, right? How can I forgive another, especially with yourself? How can I forgive myself for the choices that I have made? The choices that I have made that has caused me to turn my back to love, or my person to turn their back towards me, right? And there's that sun energy that is shining through that door. So there is definitely something being illuminated, And I feel like what is being illuminated is the whole situation you had to go through, right? Especially the lessons in the heart was for your own personal growth. And then look, Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. So I feel like, you know, your feminine energy really had to find forgiveness, really had to find forgiveness for all these lessons. And now this forgiveness is causing you, it's like a slow but steady progress, right? It's like slow and steady wins the race, right? So I feel like with that snail there, you've been at a snail's pace with forgiving your emotions, right? And I feel like that's why the divine is telling you, don't judge yourself, right? Everything happens in divine timing. So let's pull some messages, some unspoken messages for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to love. Perhaps some things maybe you want to say to your person, or some things that maybe your person wants to say to you. With the masculine and feminine both showing up, I feel like there could very well be a telepathic conversation happening, especially with meditate and contemplate as the moon energy, and then the feminine side facing this forgiveness. It's been a slow process, I feel, for your person to find forgiveness for you as well. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a message. I got spooked. So I feel like that could be something you're telling your person, I got spooked, or your person even got spooked. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So I feel like that's why it's been a slow process when it comes to love, when it comes to this commitment, is because you're facing that adversity of, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. And that's why the divine is telling you, make no judgments. Make no judgments. No judgments about yourself. Because if you feel as though you can't meet somebody's expectations, what you're doing is you're judging yourself, right? Your words still linger in my mind. So the last conversation perhaps that you two had is still lingering in your mind, either your words or their words, either or, because we're talking about you and your person when it comes to love. I'm working towards a better future, right? It's been a slow and steady progress for you, Sagittarius, to tap into them emotions, right? And forgive the people who have hurt you, right? So that you can let go of the loss. And so that you're able to be bold, so that you're able to make that first move, all right? So let's go ahead. Since the Divine Feminine is in Libra, I decided to pull out the Goddess Oracle card. So we're going to see what feminine or goddess is around you, Sagittarius, helping you with this energy in the full moon. So what goddess is around Sagittarius, assisting with this healing and forgiveness for Sagittarius? What goddess is around Sagittarius? Well, you got a whole freaking bunch of them, but I am only, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure how many of them should take, but I am going to definitely take the first one. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And so that goes back to the divine. Make no judgments, right? Make no judgments. No matter what the outward appearances may look like, Sagittarius, make no judgments. Love yourself, love others, and love the situation. Okay, so we have Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So what is, I am looking at this card, and right off the bat, there's a couple of things I see. First of all, this goddess is naked. So she's open, she's vulnerable, right? The second thing I'm seeing is this major wave of the emotions, right? And that goes back to facing them adversities in your heart space, the waves of emotions that keep you going back and forth. Perhaps you're judging yourself, right? And I feel like it goes back to this back and forth energy, and that's why you're in that wave of emotions. So I am sorry for the shaky. Important doors are opening for you. So right there's that door that's opening. Right now it's cracked, and what's being illuminated is the moon is illuminating and the sun. So that's why they're telling you to walk through them. I also see the dolphin on here, the fish, which represents the Piscean energy. So there's an opportunity that the divine is offering you, Sagittarius, to walk through. Okay, so let's okay, we have ISO, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, regardless of the outward appearances, right? So here's all these flowers around you, and look at your crown chakra illuminated. We did have crown chakra. You are part of the universe and always will be. The love that you share with the universe, the love that you share with another is eternal, regardless of the outward appearances. Aim, leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action, right? Be bold. Make that first move, Sagittarius. Conventina, purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your mind and body. So it's time to feel at peace, right? It's time to feel at peace. It is time to allow that crown to open. It is time to detoxify by what? Facing them adversities, Sagittarius. And look at that cup of love. It's overflowing. So, and then I see all the colors of the rainbow on this card. So it's time to purify. Green Taurus, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. So ask your goddess energy, which is why you got the feminine energy here, to help you with forgiveness, right? Forgiveness. Mawu, Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with the environment, which goes back to that root chakra. Sink them roots deep, connect them into the heart of the earth, because you're being called right here. You're being called to ground them, to sink them roots deep into Mother Earth. And in Sage or Siege, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. What was the very first card out? Meditate and contemplate. So take some time alone. Take a break, right? Meditate and contemplate so that you know, right? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. So you can go ahead and go back through the video and stop them, and really, I feel like they want you to stop them and just sit there and look at the cards, because they feel like you're going to get extra messages through the pictures, maybe something that I personally did not catch on, and you will. I am looking at all the stars right around here. So the stars to me is that Aquarian energy that is going to roll into Pisces. Like I said, look at the aura around her. It's green. So that's about your heart space. So let's pull some animal oracle cards. What animal oracle cards? These are main animal message cards. Spirit animals that are around you for Sagittarius. I feel like your intuition will let you know when the right time is. Okay. So these are your two animal cards, Sagittarius. So you have a chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Didn't I just say I felt like you need to listen to your intuition? And that is why the moon's energy in Siege or Sage, or however you pronounce this feminine's name, is telling you to take some quiet time alone to rest. Meditate and contemplate and use your intuition to get the answers to when the time is right. And then we have the humpback whale, which we already got a dolphin. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or just, right? So listen to some music. Listen to some meditation music. And if you're on my YouTube, I posted a short this morning to go over and check out my Instagram. Them messages were on fire this morning, and the very last message that I posted, you got to go watch it. I'm not going to tell you. It gave me truth chills. So I was just like, wow. That's all I have to say is you need to go over my Instagram and check out Oracle of the Crows. So yeah, they were beautiful messages. I channeled 3 this morning. Usually I only channel 1, and that recently has been scattered. But for the past couple of days, it's been like I've been channeling a lot of music because I channel music. That is one of my gifts. So let's go ahead and pull. This is a postcard from Spirit to send a final message from Spirit to all the Sagittarian collective that is going to watch this video. So can I get a postcard, a message from Spirit to send to you guys? These are like my favorite cards, by the way. So here is the first card. If you look at the bottom of it, it says celebrate life. And then in the center is a butterfly. So this is what the back of your card looks like. And this is your message. So I'm going to hold it still and try to focus it in. If you want to stop the video and watch it or read it yourself, there it is. So I'm going to read it to you. Dearest you, Sagittarius, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. Let's go back here for a second before I even go any further. You are here for a reason. Even Spirit is telling you you're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up, Sagittarius. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and you're happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. Back to make no judgments. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world. Individual, yet part of a great whole. Back to oneness. Right? Oneness. And I think the other one was about stardust. Let me see if I can find it in here. Right there. So your chakras are being activated. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track. Even if your ego self, go figure, doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit and keep going. That is why the goddess is telling you. Take some time alone, meditate and contemplate. Check in with your soul. Check in with your heart, right? Listen with all them stars on there. Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. So here is the other card that come out. And it's telling you you are magical. Let me pull it up there. See, there's that divine goddess on the front of the card. And this is the back of your card. So that you can stop the video and watch it if you wish. All right, Sagittarius, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. Let me go back here. Let me see if I can find it about the choices. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there, right? You have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of the negative energy. Face your adversities. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter. And what was the feminine energy trying to do? I don't know where it's at, but it's in here. Forgiveness. Please, you can do your life. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. What a beautiful message. Wow, to complete it. So everything, everything has lined up exactly perfectly from the very first card for you. All right, so let me pull these cards to the side, because I usually use them in the pick a star. So let's go ahead and set these to the side over here. And go ahead with your pick a star messages. So star number 1. All right, so these are your messages. Star number 1 got a whole bunch of cards. So in the near future, so if you're asking a question, in the near future is your answer. A year from now, from some people, you got like a bunch of different messages. And reconsider. So you need to reconsider, in the near future or a year from now. Okay, and then we have Aphrodite coming through, your life force. So, allow the flames in your heart to ignite, right? Aphrodite is a goddess. She's like an aphrodisiac. She is the divine goddess. That's why she's called Aphrodite. That's why when you eat certain things, they're called aphrodisiacs, right? Because what do? They ignite this passion, this life force of passion within you. And we have lost healer guides. So you got your healer guides that are around you. Look, they're pouring the star, the healing energy down upon you. And what was the lost card? Was that 5 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So, okay. So be of service. Yeah. You're being asked to be of service. Step into the service of your life's purpose. So some changes that they're assisting you with is finances, parental care. For some of you, you could be taking care of a parent, or your kids could be taking care of you, or even just taking care of yourself. Let's see, get some rest. This is the third time get some rest has come through. So get some rest, take care of yourself, right? So there's a change in finances that are coming for you. So the fairies messages is ask for what you want, let the universe and the other people know what you need. So don't be afraid. Look, he's holding on to one of them dandelions that turn into seeds. Did you ever pick one up, make a wish, and blow it? Right? All them seeds go everywhere. And then everywhere them seeds land, a new dandelion pops up. So the fairies are telling you to ask the universe for what you want, right? Because you're in a period of manifesting what you truly desire. So a little bit of fairy dust that they're sprinkling on you is the green fairy. Look how green that card is. The cheeky green fairy on your behalf is appearing here to make you laugh. That is so freaking funny. All right, and then the fairy dust, and the magic of this fairy dust is manifesting. Dragonfly, bring light to the world, right? So you could be a light worker. Some of you Sagittariuses could be a light worker. You're here for a special purpose. And that's why the universe is telling you don't fuck it up, right? Allow your guides to heal whatever these adversities are that you're carrying with you. And then you have 3 different answers here. In the near future, a year from now, and reconsider. So whatever your question is, I feel like a bunch of different people may have picked number 1. So all of the messages may not resonate with everybody. So let's go ahead and choose number 2. Okay, pencil, stay in place. So this is number 2's messages. All right, forgiveness for the second time. Forgiveness. So your answer is forgiveness. And that makes perfect sense because what was the feminine energy in here? Forgiveness. So that is your answer. Forgiveness. Guardian angels, death. So I feel like you need to, I feel like your guardian angels are around you. That could be why you got the Knight of Pentacles. They're helping you to put an ending to that ego-based energy. Perhaps somebody could have passed away and you need to find forgiveness for them. You never found the forgiveness while they were alive. So you perhaps need to find forgiveness for the loved ones or whoever has passed away that you never really got to forgive them during their waking is another message. I feel like somebody who has passed is your guardian angel and they are around you asking you, Sagittarius, please forgive me. Please forgive me for what I have did to you. So I feel like that's very, very important message for star number 2. Devotion, nature, spirit. So we have about roots again, the trees. So devote yourself to nature. Look at the moon mirroring something. So there could be some sort of mirroring happening here. Look at the angels, the nature spirits, and the fairies, right? Because the fairies even come through on your cards. Let me see if I can find them fairy messages again. Oh, I am holding them. Duh. All right. So devote yourself to nature by grounding your energy, tapping in. You are meant to do something special. Survival, healer guides. So I feel like your healer guides are trying to really heal you being in that survival mode. Look at all the shark tails sticking up out of that water. I feel like there's an illumination coming through where they are really trying to help heal you so that you can find forgiveness for being in survival mode. There's a major illumination coming for whoever chose number 2. And I feel like this guardian angel is that healer guide that is telling you, please forgive me, Sagittarius. Please allow me to heal you. And then, yeah, feel joy in all you do. There's the sacral chakra coming through again. So you need to start feeling joy. Start feeling the desires that make you happy. For what? The changes. So retire. I feel like you need to retire and step more into your compassion. So that could be a change that is happening. Maybe retirement is on the page. Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. And there we are back in that nature energy. So the fairies telling you right here, devote yourself to being patient. Devote yourself to nature. Because look at the butterfly, right? So patience, because divine timing is at work in your life. So the dust that they're sprinkling on you, you're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. So that's why they're telling you to be patient, right? Because you still need some healing. And then the element of air. Working with the element of air to cut through the core of the situation and to see the truth. So let's back up here for a second for you, Sagittarius. What is a sign that you are seeing? Let's see if I can find it in here. Right? A sign that you are seeing. I think I forgot to pull another card. Is the spirit of the wind. Things are moving. Things are disrupting. So allow this air, this wind, to disrupt these old patterns so that you can move forward. And then the magic triple moon, enhancing all aspects of yourself, the divine and earthly. So more earth energy coming through. So the moon's energy is really affecting you. And it's if by magic that things are disrupting and falling away so that you can move forward. So what is disrupting is your mental body, right? So why? So that things, you can move forward, so that you can find forgiveness. So I really feel a passed on loved one is around you, helping you to heal. I do. I feel like they're one of your healer guides, and they're helping you to forgive them and to forgive yourself. All right, so pick a star number 3. Let me write the timestamp down. All right, so pick a star number 3 for Sagittarius. Don't stop, right? So look at the rainbow around there. So they're telling you don't stop. Shadow, divine healer. So don't stop. Don't allow these shadows to hinder you. Because why? Because you got some divine healers around you. I feel like they're igniting your crown chakra. Look how purple that car is. Helping you to face that shadow that could be blocking your intuition or blocking your emotions. Live your bliss, right? So don't stop, right? Face them shadows of your emotions and your thought process. Why? So that you can live your bliss and possess self-confidence. Absolutely. So that shadow is that ego. When you have an ego confidence, it's not the same as self-confidence. Moving. So you could be moving. Somebody could be moving. That is a change. Moving into a new house. Moving in general. Maybe moving out of state. And the fairies are telling you assertiveness. Look how illuminated that fairy is. Just like this angel back here. All illuminated. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So there's a tree energy. Look at that fairy coming out of the tree. So stand up for what you believe in. Possess that self-confidence and live the life of joy, happiness. By what? facing that shadow of ego that is blocking you. So fairy wings. In the forest, small lights glow. Those are fairies flying low. So look at that fairies glow there. Look, she's glowing. So you could literally be seeing fairies as well, Sagittarius. And what a beautiful gift that is. So this is the magic that the fairies are sprinkling on you. Felix Felicitas. Power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So you can go ahead and copy that power symbol down. So serendipitous events, this is a power symbol to create luck in your life. Why? Because you're a very magical individual, Sagittarius. So those are your full moon messages and the answers to the questions that you put out into the universe. Thank you for watching, Sagittarius, and have a blessed day.